Well, good evening to everybody. It is good to see you, and it is good to be seen by you. Welcome to the show. I am Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear on a lovely Tuesday evening here from an undisclosed location somewhere in the swamps of sunny Central Florida. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic evening. We're going to have a fantastic evening. I think we are. So please stick around because we've got some fun stuff coming up. We have got AD&D is happening in just a few minutes. I see my crew. They're filing into the green room. Circumference, take it easy on the Hennessy, bro. You got to share that bottle, okay? No, have as many pistachios as you want. That's what they're there for. Anyway, so if you're new to the show, if you've just stopped by for the first time and you haven't already, please do me a favor. It would help greatly if you would click the subscribe button, and if it doesn't automatically do it, click the bell icon for notifications. This is the standard YouTube call to action. So I hope you'll do that. Let me tell you a little bit about what we do and how we do it then, if you're not familiar with. We play first edition AD&D on Tuesday nights. And you might be thinking, oh, okay, so I just sit here and I listen or watch. You can. You absolutely can. If that's your thing, if you just want to sit back, you are more than welcome to do so. But I will tell you, if you have a question, if you know the answer to someone else's question, if you're wondering why we do anything, please feel free to put it in the chat. I will do my best to answer your question. If I don't, one of my players may. If they don't, somebody in the audience may. Because, and look, this is a hill I'll die on. I think I have the smartest and best looking audience of any classic tabletop RPG live stream that runs 5 nights a week on YouTube and includes a first edition AD&D live play. Yeah, that's right. I am that bold. I believe it that intently. So thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you will sit back and enjoy. D and Disability asks, "What's my competition?" That doesn't matter, sir. That doesn't matter. All right. If I have learned anything from the years my wife has worked in the position she has for the government, it's that even if there's only one, it's still called a competition. But anyhow, so welcome to the show. We're going to get rolling here in just a few minutes. I am waiting for folks to file in. Tim Imholt is still out tonight. He is off doing dad duties, and I want to make sure I emphasize the T there so none of you people can make potty jokes. Tomorrow night, Kyle will be here, still working on a guest for Thursday night. I will let you guys know about guest for Thursday night. Friday night, we play Gamma World. Gamma World is Friday. Friday is Gamma World. That's the way it works. So if you want to get your post-apocalypse on, if you want to see people get disintegrated, irradiated, mutated, defenestrated, however you pronounce that last one, thrown out, then please do tune in on Friday and you will get to see that. I have a question. Okay, so yes, Tim Imholt from Twitter, Rabbit Wrangler. I have a question, which the onus is not on you guys to answer, whether you're watching me over on Twitter, whether you're tuning in here on YouTube. By the way, if you're watching over on Twitter and you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, would you do me a favor? Would you just open up another browser tab, come over here and subscribe to the channel. That would be hunky-dory. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're not already subscribed, please click the subscribe button. And someone leave a comment the other day. And look, I don't begrudge anything anyone says in their comments. I don't. I simply don't. As long as you keep it clean and on point. Once or twice I've had people leave comments that I was just like, you got the right video? Is everything okay at home? And I just haven't let them display. But by and large, so to that end, someone once left me a comment saying, I'm not going to subscribe to Google just to, move over to this service. And I try and reach out to as many people as I can. But it occurred to me, to leave me a comment, that person had to have a Google account. Anyway, but let's move on. We're kind of time is wasting. Tempest Fugit. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. So, and they didn't think that through. One other community note that I'd like to make, please, is one of our two players on tonight. Usually, it's more. Actually, two of our players that are on going to be on tonight. They have YouTube channels also. Graph Paper Architect and D and Disability. You can see him there in the chat. You can scroll up and down and you can see. Subscribe to D and Disability's channel on YouTube and Graph Paper Architects. They are very different channels, but they are both very cool channels. Graph Paper is slowly building up his thing. But D and Disability, Thane Kyle, marvelous channel. Marvelous channel. I recommend you subscribe if you're not already. Please do that. I would consider that a personal favor. I would, in effect, owe you one. I would be on the hook to you. Think about that parasocial relationship and all that it implies. So yeah, D and Disability has some amazing content, and there is going to be some amazing content coming up from our friend Graph Paper Architect. Not that D and Disability isn't also, but you know how it is. You are quite welcome. You are quite welcome, Thane Kyle. You're very welcome. So let me just run through real quick and say the hellos, and then we'll get the hell started. Jorge Uribe, greetings to the fine, proud nation of Chile. Nordic Maelstrom, the Lord Otter. This is just for you, my friend. Squeakity, squeakin', squeak, squeak, squeak. Jimmy Invictus. Wheeling Dragon, Lord Misfit. I gotta say it like that because it's all caps. Let's see. That's Kevin. I'm not saying hello to you again. Pauper Knight, hello. And, oh, look at that. We have a super already. Thank you. Now, I'm just seeing chats from the people I just rattled off. There are more than you guys out there. So say hi in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. A rising tide lifts all boats. That was not necessary, my friend, but thank you very much. That always helps keep the lights on. The answer to the Ghost of Grimsby is 6. No, it is completely understandable, sir. It's completely understandable. Michael Dale, hello, hello. Overhill and Overdale. We always appreciate comments from Michael Dale. Jack Neller. Ba, ba, ba. Anyway, so yeah, we're at the 10-minute mark. I think I have overstayed my opening monologue welcome. So let me then don my completely unsponsored but absolutely beloved AKG headphones. I adore these things. These are cheap. These are like $60 on Amazon, and the sound is to die for. They're wired, so I don't recommend them for phone use. But like if you're just going to plug something into your stereo, fantastic. AKG, call me. We'll work on something. And before anyone asks, no, they do not make a gaming headset. Not one that I can afford anyway. What level is the A1 module? Levels 4 to 7. The A series run is 4 to 7 or 5 to 8. It depends on the size of the party. If you've only got 3 players and each one wants one character, I would not send them through unless they're minimum 8th level. But if you've got a slightly larger group, stick to the 5 or 6. If you've got a very large group, send them in at 4th. All right, everybody. Put your hands together for tonight's group of players. Everybody welcome Doomsword Deathmaster as Durek Donagard. And we had no more letter D's because he already used them. It's that masked magic user of mystical might, Marius Esol, played by Kevin. Everybody, please.
Using my name here.
Everybody, please welcome a character you just can't get your head around, Circumference, as played by the aforementioned Thane Kyle, aka D and Disability.
Hello, sir.
Hello to you, sir. Welcome back. Sir, appearing yet not appearing in tonight's adventure. It was the grimmest of times. It was the beest of times. Everybody say hello to Mark, who will be moving the Tim's character around tonight.
Yes, I'm the snake understudy for this episode.
The undersnake.
Undersnake, that's good.
The undersnake. And everybody, I want you to welcome, give a big Delver's Dungeon welcome to a new player. He jumped in. He was like a mercenary last week, like a wild gunslinger who leapt into the game and played a rescued NPC slave with great aplomb. So please welcome Graph Paper Architect, who is driving around Lady Morwen tonight. Graph Paper, hello.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right, so welcome. Nanu. Welcome, one and all. So, last week, the party had found themselves with their backs against the wall in the abandoned corner of the Slaver's Stockade. Just when they thought that they might be safe, that they might have a breather, a huge force of kobolds and goblins, backed up by hobgoblins, stormed the hallways, not minutes after they had gotten barricades set up. However, this doughty band of adventurers was not to be thwarted because they put up a spirited defense. And the tide of the humanoids was stemmed. Bodies have been stacked. Pouches have been Grimsby'd. And you have once again a moment to catch your breaths. Gentlemen, what are your intentions?
Resting for the next indefinite period?
A fair thing. Alrighty, so there is one call to rest. Is anyone else doing anything? You know what? I'll just go down the list here. Doomsword, is Durek doing anything at the moment?
No, other than maintaining guard. I think the idea is to rest long enough for everybody to recharge, perhaps perform some healing, and even potentially recharge those spells. We got pretty banged up, and this has been a pretty good fortress for us to use as a base of operations so that we can go and take down the rest of the place. So we'll place watches. I would like to, do whatever I need to do to retrieve lay on hands and that sort of thing. And I'm hurt.
Okay. All right, then, let's see. Lady Morwen, you just kind of going with a flow there, graph paper? You just no special activities or actions that she wishes to get up to?
No, she's definitely going to rest at this point and recover as much as possible. And, just sort of try to take this all in at this point. The adrenaline's coming down, so it's crash time. But she will be by the door, at least, because she's, from last session.
Okay.
You've all done so well. Thank you so much. I'll be over here by the door. She wants to be helpful.
Okay. All right. Mark, how about Snake?
Snake's going to help take watches and guard, clean the place up, that sort of stuff. Did Snake get any damage last session?
If he did, it was inconsequential, but I don't think he did. Between his already impressive armor class and Durek's protection from evil, it made the dilemma nearly insurmountable for the demi-humans to actually strike you guys.
Indeed, I know he didn't, because I only took 2 points.
Right.
But I was deeply wounded when retreating to this place in the first place.
Yeah, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it was really Marius and Lady Morwen were the only ones, other than the minor nick to Snake, that took any appreciable damage. And I say appreciable because Lady Morwen she fights fiercely, but she is a commoner. Although I will point out, for those of you who didn't catch the follow-up and weren't here last week, although she's disgusted by it, Lady Morwen has put on a suit of hobgoblin armor, so she is effectively armor class 5 with shield.
She has pants now.
She has pants now, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thane, Circumference is going to try and rest and get some spells, yes?
My spells hadn't had the chance to refill since last I was here.
Okay.
I think, right? So,
Correct.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I don't think I took any damage last time, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, yeah. Then all I can do is wait, and I'll prep 6 Cure Light Wounds as soon as I can.
Alrighty. I essentially had you, you were kind of the last defensive point.
Okay.
If the humanoids got past Durek and Snake, you were gonna make a last stand at that door with the hull that the still mesmerized slaves are in. Let's see. And finally, Kevin, how about Marius?
Marius doesn't need healed. He got healed at the tail end of last session, so he's got only one point of damage. I do plan on sleeping. We didn't quite get 4 hours of sleep last time. I think it ended up being 2 hours of sleep, right? So I am bereft of spells. So all I could do is squeeze Yancy and have her spit spells out at best.
All right. So let's see. Who's gonna handle your our MIA cleric, Devon?
I can run him. His spell should be somewhat comparable to mine. So
Okay. Yeah, he threw his last CLW last week on Kevin's character. So you sit back, you set your watches. Now I kind of mentioned this last week. The DM should not give his players ideas, by the way, neophyte DMs and so on. But I did mention it last week. Are you guys piling the dead up against the doors?
We'll certainly fortify. in some way or another. If that means using dead bodies to do so.
Okay.
Right. I think that's a good way to go.
If I can, DM,
Yes.
I would like to take a table or a spare door and effectively create a deadfall with the dead bodies. So if anybody comes through that door, they will quite literally have some dead weight on them.
Okay, this is a dwarven engineering trick. The type of weight doesn't matter so much. You're just in your mind's eye, you're picturing stone and such. Just for the sake of checking, roll a d6 for me, please, as you're setting this up.
6.
Okay, you think you've got it sorted out, how that's going to work. You know, you're like, okay, well, let's see. There's a total of 18 small monsters and 10 hobgoblins, so you can certainly figure out a good balance to kind of crush them with.
Is the dice roller working? Like on screen?
Is the dice roller?
It worked on my end,
didn't
but
see
I
it.
don't know.
I can see your result.
I'll refresh.
Let me roll a die here myself, and we'll see if that comes up. And of course, it's not. Give me just a moment, guys, to get that. All right, I will get that set while you guys go to rest, and then we will proceed apace.
While Bill is getting that together, I can share a little bit of my channel news, if that's okay.
Please go right ahead.
This week's coming video is one where I talk about my experiences being told I was not blind. Which, for those of you
congratulations
that know me,
on the
I am
miracle.
blind. So, yeah, I met some social justice warriors that were hell bent and determined that I'm not allowed to call myself blind. And,
no.
Yeah, so stick around for that.
That should be that should be a most interesting video. I look forward to it. All right, so the dice roller at least is working for me, and I'm what matters. So
So he's going to hide all his die rolls as well. Yeah.
We should be used to that.
All right, so you set out to sleep, or to rest and to pray. Let's get rid of those.
He rolls 40 d6s to check for wandering monsters.
Oh, you better believe it.
It's one every minute. Hey, it could be the wandering damage system, so.
The first,
Count your blessings.
AKA Rollmaster.
Collect all dice within 30 foot and roll those for damage.
Yeah. All right. The first hour goes by. You are unmolested. And the second hour, likewise. Nothing in the... well, wait, that's second and a half hour. Nothing in the third hour. Ooh, a nail biter. Nothing in the fourth hour.
Also, I at least have first and second level spells back.
Yes. So
No, you need another 15 minutes.
fine. I'll make one more one-turn check while you guys
Get a
study.
snooze.
Blame
snooze
this on Kevin. Okay.
Thanks, Kevin.
Hey, I'm the spellcaster too.
Mr. Sylvie, you forgot to tell us what our homework was. Okay, so that is
Got my
the.
pencil.
I feel bad I was that kind of student.
All right, so yes, your 4 hours and 15 minutes passes without being attacked, as it were. Gonzalo said, "I defy you not to love the Rollmaster spell crit tables." I love reading the crit tables. I just using the damn system is like trying to straighten out a plate of cooked spaghetti.
Yeah, my home RPG system has the second table of the core rules written out as the spell crit and fumble tables.
Nice,
And
nice.
that's why so the players can use them.
Okay, so the 4 hours and requisite time to pray passes. So those of you needing to recover first and second level spells, you have done so.
All right, what about thirds?
You have thirds?
I have thirds, yes.
You have thirds.
I need
They're
a couple more
multiplying.
hours. Well, because if I can feed all. If I can recover those, I can feed everyone.
Just a moment. A question has been asked of me.
So that might be of help.
All right. Cure Light Wounds. Cure Light Wounds is necromantic, which means all following curative spells are necromantic. So there you go, Nordic Maelstrom. It is confirmed. Curing is a form of necromancy.
Okay.
All right. So, your third level spells. Let's see.
And then by
Couple more hours,
extension, that
maybe?
would also go for Marius, not Marius. Darren's. Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's see. There's always one that I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 hours.
6 hours.
It's 6
6
hours. Okay.
Yeah, it's 4,
So do you,
6, 8.
since you have not been attacked, do you want to try and rest up for another couple of hours and see if you can store those mental energies?
If the party will let me.
Yes.
I'll help with the watch since I don't have any spells this high.
Okay. And Duran will help with the watch, having memorized 4 Cure Light Wound spells, correct?
Well, if Duran has third level spells like I do, he may as well rest as well. But yeah, he can help.
All in
And,
good time, Ghost of Tanlorn. All in good time.
What's the ruling on paladin recovering lay on hands?
24 hours. Sorry, old son.
Once I get up, Derek, I can help you.
Right. Well, looks like we're resting 24 hours.
We might not want to rest that long, but yeah.
I shall fight anything that comes through that door, provided they make it across our obstacles.
You
I
shall
fear
fight
not.
them here or there. You shall fight them anywhere.
I'm here with a
Indeed.
peace offering from the kill him. I said anything. All right.
Hey, he made a holy vow for it, so it's too late.
So 6 hours have now passed, and you are able to memorize those third level spells.
Excellent. I can use my 1 third level spell to feed the slaves. Yay! That said, it seriously though, it was worth it. They probably could use it. That said, Derek, come here, buddy, old pal, old friend. How many are you down?
34 out of 53.
Well, I tell you what. Let's start with 48 and go from there. You get 23 back. How's that feel?
Oh yeah, that's great.
All right, I got
Okay.
2 left. Who wants them?
I don't think just from Dungeon Master perspective, you guys use the spells as you wish, but no one else is. You look around at the party, none of the NPCs and no one else is seriously injured.
Okay.
So-
Derek, you get 8 more, and I need that 4.
So
I feel revitalized. Your god is.
time wise, we've
You've been in here 8 hours total.
We've eliminated the opportunity to save Grimsby.
Pretty much. Well,
is there a chance that we still would get to town at time?
I mean, a high enough level cleric.
We need a 10th level cleric, basically. Because it's days, not hours.
Yeah, something like, yeah. At least.
Well, it changes the spell. Yeah, it changes the spell.
Right.
So, I'd still like to do that if the party could do that. I'd still like to see if we could rescue Grimsby from his demise.
I agree. We can't.
It's awful dark in there. That happened to me once.
Yeah.
Once again, though, it would, I mean, it's not my character, right? But it would totally suck to spend 10, 15,000 gold and have a failed resurrection survival.
And Grimsby's chance was what, a coin flip?
I'll look at his character sheet. That's one.
Well, see, by what I'm thinking of is I'm thinking we don't have to pay for it. I think our benefactor might get us one.
We bring a bunch of kobold
because we bring a bunch of these slaves back. Well, we bring a bunch of these slaves back and say, look, we're doing your job. We're trying to beat him. You wanted his help. He died. Help us out here.
We have to take the slaves back anyways because we can't leave them here.
Yeah, I can't afford to keep feeding them. I can't keep losing my third. Well, I mean, I can keep losing my third level slot, but like still.
While they're discussing what to do with their friend, I am doing my best to make the most delicious meal that I possibly can out of whatever we have.
Okay, it's
and I've been around the kitchen, so I know what I'm doing.
Didn't Circumference once say that he just like summoned like a 3x3x3 cube of bacon or something like that? I could be completely wrong. I could be misremembering that from another game.
Then whatever I cook is going to be amazing.
What god do you worship? The god of bacon.
I'm going to take a leaf out of Morkborg's book, and I'm going to feed everybody with tubs of lard. Just lard.
There's a song about that.
It fries up, I guess, you know.
It's calorie dense.
It's very calorie dense.
So is uranium. You don't want to eat that, though.
Yeah, exactly. All the calories you need for the rest of your life.
900,000 calories per cubic centimeter or something.
No matter how dead Grimsby is, we have to get out of here.
Yes.
That means those archers are still up there. We're screwed.
Well, I think we should try to address them before leaving. Coming in through a different path.
I'm glad you're the smart one. Yeah, of course we are.
Marius.
Yes.
Can't you just hit that courtyard with a couple of sleep spells and we just...
I do have 2 sleep spells. So, yes, I could do that if it's adequate.
You tell me, but I like that idea personally. I've got hold person, you know. Duran has hold person. If you can't sleep them and we can't hold them and we can't run for it, well.
My argument would be that there is not much, at least according to Grimsby's map, there is not much left to explore in this complex. It would be a real shame to leave whatever's within the central area behind, only to come back and find that they have refortified.
I don't think they could fully refortify in the time, like not replace that many
weeks.
People. Couple of weeks, yeah, but I mean, I don't think they'll be fully back. Not with numbers like gestures to pile of cordwood.
I shall stand upon this hill until the day I die. I believe that we at least strike the central area.
That's that door that we found where the slaves were?
If I get a vote here, I would like to get out of here.
I'm with them. Yeah, sorry, bud. I agree with the ex-slave.
And what shall you do with the child and the old man?
I say we bring them with us.
Yeah.
Do you think he's coming?
I don't know. Hey, crazy old man. Are
You'll
you
have to
coming?
tie a leash around them. They're still not here.
Oh, those two aren't. Yeah, they're not zombified.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So he's quite insane. The old man is.
Yep.
But yeah, for me, now that we know that hurrying back to town doesn't add any value for Grimsley's resurrection, I'm willing either to wait or go.
Well,
I
and
was hoping to
indeed,
use a better
there is
spell.
no hurrying.
So
There is no hurrying. It will take a week and a half to get back. And then we spend days in town, and then we come back a week and a half later. That is long overland travel for something that is not a surety.
Are you suggesting we go to where we found these slaves and go through that door we didn't explore? Or go down the stairs near where we found that lady? And I pointed
Well, we
more
must-
at that lady.
I would just point out, you guys found the lady in the well room.
Yeah.
The stairs ended in a well.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah, okay. Never mind.
yeah, there was nothing
Right,
down
so-
there, right?
When
Was
you
there
come
nothing
through
down
the
there?
double doors, I apologize, but when you come through the double doors from the courtyard into the place, there's that long hallway.
Yeah.
And then the hallway goes up this way, and then the rooms and stuff come back this way, and there's a central area that has been completely left unexplored.
Exactly. We went down one side. We
Right.
went over to where we found the slaves. There's a door out of that room. We have not gone through.
Yeah, the one in the far.
I
Well,
can't remember if we went through it a bit or not.
Yeah, I think maybe you peeked, but I don't think we ever went through it.
I know we
Sure,
didn't
thank
go
you.
through the door past the cloaker room.
well, you looked through it though. You did open it and look through it, right?
Not that I remember.
No,
yeah,
he
I'm
didn't.
pretty sure you looked
I
through it.
didn't. No, not that I remember. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you did, but that doesn't mean anything.
It would be worth it to us if we could find out that the method they're using to get to the roof, at the least.
We know where
The
that
method they're using to get to the roof and the
Yes.
method they're using to bring forces into this area.
Right.
And indeed, those upon the balcony must have come from the roof. Otherwise, I mean, unless they went up that shaft through the trapdoor in the ceiling,
Yeah.
which is a possibility. But I would like to see all evil vanquished from this place before we sally forth. I'm not an unreasonable man, however, and I will entertain other ideas.
Wait a second. You're a paladin, and you just said you aren't an unreasonable man. Those are mutually exclusive.
Coming from a dwarf.
Indeed.
That's rich.
Well, my vote is still to get the heck out of here. I'm sorry, but it just is. I will do what I can, but I would really just like to leave.
Well, fair lady, as well as I can say this. Women don't get votes.
Well,
Now you can
now
stay at
we
the
are
rear.
going to.
I take a solid step away from the paladin.
You
Could
can bring
be
up the
some-
rear.
Stay calm, all right?
There's nothing to say that you must be a combatant.
Going to have some discussions about
That
that.
piece of fruit over there looks rather nice. Would you fetch it for me, please?
Perhaps wrap it in some bread.
Perhaps.
Well, if I did get that fruit for you, you'd better believe we'd be finding a place to put it.
If we're going to do something, let's do it fast.
Yeah, get it done. Get out of this place. So what's the fastest way? So we got the door in the what used to be the slave room, and then we have the trapdoor in the ceiling, and then we have that area that maybe there's additional rooms beyond that we haven't even looked at.
I think for me, looking at Grimsby's map, if that's okay, The door from the slave room seems to open it perhaps into a open area that's just south of where we are right now. Doesn't seem to be any other way for us to get there.
Talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that trap door just opens to the roof, and we saw that there were outposts, and that's probably where these guards who are, setting up on the balcony around the courtyard are coming from.
Yeah, assuming they haven't come down from there and get slaughtered last week. So, yeah, in the last battle.
True.
Okay, let's do that and try to get through with this.
So to the old slave room and that door?
The cloaker door, yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
So be it.
Grimsby's not going to get any stinkier.
Actually, he is, but
he did, in fact, get stinkier. A man can spend his whole life telling people that Grimsby ain't never going to get any stinkier. Anyway,
Do we all have to roll a con check or get sick?
No.
I thought he smelled bad enough when he was alive.
Exactly.
I thought he smelled bad
Indeed.
enough on his outsides.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I am going to, for the entertainment and education of our audience and assistance of our players, we are going to switch over camera-wise and have a quick gander. Hello, Joe. What do you know? Let's see if tripod cam is working for us.
Yes.
All right.
All right, and how about table cam? Woohoo! Table cam. Okay. So let me just adjust that camera a little bit so you guys can better see where you're going to, and we will rejoin.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we run into, super serious opposition or something like that, then we can beat a hasty retreat. However, it really appeared to me that there was so little left that it would be an intense shame to leave it behind. Plus, the dungeon master actually suggested that we clear that out at the end of the prior session.
Yeah. It is a obvious blank spot on the map.
Well, and if we clear it out, he can he can have his table back.
Yep.
So we got to leave one room and suggest we're coming back. Don't
And then never come back.
One little piece of felt.
Just one little closet. I haven't been
Yeah.
there yet.
Anything to get revenge for those weasels.
Yeah, those weasels were terrible.
They were terrible. They're exceptionally dangerous. But there are other creatures in there that are very dangerous as well. But the weasels, in terms of blood drain,
They drain like 2 to 12 a round or something.
I think it's 5d4.
Oh
the
God!
thing
I thought it
about
was 3d8.
I think it's
D4.
What?
I believe so. Yeah.
They killed one soloed my ranger to death.
Yeah, the thing that's interesting about that is that almost all other creatures that drain blood in the monster manual end up being satiated, right? So like a sturge, it drains, say 12 hit points and then flies along. The weasel, there's no such description on that.
Yeah.
Weasels.
So they're like Wolverines. They just keep eating.
Yep.
Nice.
It's just their damage. It's such a high spike for I hate to use the phrase that CR of monster, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're
It's a surprisingly deadly monster because you didn't think it doesn't seem like it should be that tough, and then bam.
It's a damn weasel, right? You could just
And
kick him.
It can't. I mean, it can't conceivably drain into 80 hit points from a fighter. It just can't.
Yeah, they couldn't hold that many
Could be
liters.
thirsty. Could be thirsty.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think of them draining, drain in that sense, like them drinking the blood.
They're
I think
shredding
of the
you
drain
up.
isn't just they just
Okay.
mince you.
We
The
could test
party?
it though. Next time we get attacked by weasels, I'll hold it on your arm and see if it explodes.
Right.
The
Like
party has
mosquito.
gone through the door, and I am the only person who has ever made the Frank Zappa joke about those and that. Even though I'm not a huge fan, that does make me kind of sad. Weasels ripped my flesh. Riz. All right, so you duck in to the door. Let me see. The map's a little wonky there. So you have a hallway that goes to the left immediately, and at the end of that hallway, there is a door, and the hallway turns to the right. That is to the north, at that corner where the door is. So, and that is 30 feet down if it's not dreadfully clear on the on-screen display. So you have got a open hallway on the right, and you've got a door. I'm doing it again. I'm waving the mouse over where nobody can see. You have a door here, and of course you have the hallway that goes this way. So door here, hallway that way. What y'all
My
gonna do?
suggestion would be that we take the door. I'd rather not get attacked from behind.
Agreed.
Alrighty.
Okay. As you proceed, on your immediate left, heading south, is a short corridor about 20 feet to the south. It too terminates in a door. So you're at the kind of the middle of a T junction, although it's got a northern spur on the easternmost end of it. So you have a few different directions you can go. You can proceed through the door, you can turn to the north, or you can turn to your immediate south and go to that door.
South first.
Yeah.
Very well.
It's the first one on the left.
Okay.
At least we can move that piece of felt and actually see something.
Right.
I guess that works. So it's a long
It looks
hallway.
kind of similar to that other area where there were two halls right next to each other.
Yeah. All right. Let me step over there and get a slightly better camera angle. Thane Kyle is correct. It's not a great view for you guys or for the audience. So bear with me a half second again.
Maybe if we zoomed out a little bit. I don't know. I will say all my home terrain are like half height walls. So you still get the idea of like where all the walls are, but it's really nice. Like, cause I don't use minis very often, but it's just it's nice to. Now I also don't use felt, to be fair. I just lay out the rooms as we go. But I don't know. I like the half height walls better.
Yeah, I printed a bunch of those myself.
What
Like Fat Dragon, Dragon Lock or whatever. And
Oh, that's
it
cool.
scaled down any walls.
Mine are all I'm trying to remember the name of the old
Hearst?
dungeon terrain company.
You're talking about Hearst Arts?
Yeah. They're all Hearst Arts molds, made out of plaster and dental stone, and because I've cast both. You can cast regular plaster, believe it or not. It's just a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, I have a bunch of Hearst art stuff. I love them. I really do. But yeah, 3D printer technology must be amazing, because like it'd be much less work to just print them.
It's a lot less work. It has its, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is opening that southern door, please?
Snake's generally our door opener.
Yep,
Alrighty.
I'm on it.
Go, can opener, go.
Give me a d6 roll for Snake, please.
Go,
Oh,
Flash.
punk. Dude,
Go
hit that
Flash,
door
go.
hard.
There you go.
Boom. You throw your shoulder
so-
against
no,
it. It
I'll do it
does not
That was
budge.
just playing.
Oh, that was a 6.
Boom. You throw your shoulder against it again, and it does
I
not
hurt the other
budge.
shoulder.
Since I normally
one
stand
worked.
next to him.
Okay.
Fezzik, he's getting away!
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
So, you force the door open, and let us
Whatever's
have
back
a
there, we
quick-
didn't surprise him.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
no.
Well, we might have. They're surprised we didn't get through the door so quickly.
They're surprised at our ineptitude.
Yeah, you guys are not surprised by you see. Yes, Gonzalo asks. You get unlimited tries. Yes, a party can attempt to force a door as many times as they wish. The issue becomes noise. Every time, if it's just like a connecting hallway or something like that, I, as a dungeon master, will make a wandering monster check because something's going to go, what the hell is making all that noise? You know?
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we ever get surprised because of the presence of the brownie, who is never
It is
surprised?
damn hard, but it also depends on how far away from you they are. If, for example, Snake and Durek move around a corner, and there's a door, let's open that door, and then we'll let the rest of the party know if it's safe, you could be surprised by what's in the room.
Right, so basically kind of a line of sight thing is the way you're thinking of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
All right, so you've opened this door, and let me show you what you see, or see what you show. Yeah, hang on.
Doomsword also could be a monster that gives large pluses to them, surprising others. Even with
Sure.
even with the -4 on surprise by the brownie, we could still be surprised on a 1, for instance, like huge spiders are 1 through 5 surprise. So
Yes, 1 through 5.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because they're sneaky.
yeah,
They're not deadly at all in first edition. Huge spiders are no problem, right? If they bite you, you don't have to worry about being poisoned or anything. You just
No, they're just big
Now the
tarantulas.
thing with brownies is that they're actually listed as never surprised.
that's right.
Oh,
It
not-
so
says
the list is
never
never
surprised.
surprised. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's
Never
different
surprised.
then. That's different.
Right. It's a special ability that they possess.
I sit corrected.
Mm.
I'm not sure.
Well,
what
it's buried in there.
I'm not sure what I hate more: water spiders, well, actually spiders in general, or those weasels. It's a pretty hard tie. I think I still go with the spiders because at least with the weasels, it's a fair shake.
I don't know. You get a save against the spiders.
I mean,
you don't get a save against the weasels.
Those
Same
damn
Weasels
stupid
is a
spiders.
high armor class.
They killed my 7th level thief.
Yep.
And that. Yeah, and then they killed my 1st level paladin that I created. It was
They
a
killed my-
TPK
They
with our
killed
new
my fighter
characters.
cleric too,
Yeah.
Sword.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I needed to roll a 4 or higher on that roll.
Right.
A 4 or higher.
That's when you roll the 3.
Literally. It was the first roll with that dice roller too. I'm not bitter.
Shh. Don't say anything.
All right, so there is a swart-looking fellow standing at the door. He is flanked by a couple of orcs. All 3 of them wear heavy leather aprons. He has a long sword. They both have short swords. He looks at you as you break down the door. And let's see. He looks highly suspicious, and he says, "Well, what is it you want?"
The vanquishing of all evil, of course.
I'm going to ask him if he's met my Lord and Savior, and if he has a moment for the cult of the leg taker, and I'm just going to cut his knees out from under him.
Well, he reacts, Parlay coming first. He rubs his chin and looks at Durek. And we can definitely roll initiative. You can absolutely still do that if you want. I'm just saying he tucks his sword back in his belt and says, the vanquishing of evil, eh? Yes, many men take up that cause. Some, like me, are simple hammer swingers. He grunts something in Orcish, which the dwarf speaks, and says, Shugrat, Snoga, put those swords away. Do we wish to roll initiative? I mean, you still can. I'm not putting you on the spot to not act as you said you were there, Thane Kyle.
Paladin, it's your call.
Yeah, Snake is looking to Durek.
Yeah. I think we're all looking at Durek.
I'll hear you out.
What does Faustus say? Oh, Faultus, sorry.
I'll take Faust instead. At least he's on it.
Well, you are normally of an evil sword. Evil bred genetically. Why should I trust your words?
There is not much that can be trusted in this world, human. But this, he slaps his sword, that is steel, and steel can be trusted.
Indeed. And so I've heard. What
If
do you
you've come to
propose?
make trouble, well, there's ample enough of you. I am sure you will slay us all. But I will make a good accounting of myself, and I will slick this floor with your life's juice if I have to.
Oh, well,
I have
you
no
shall try.
I have no truck with you. I am guessing by your mien and by your color that you do not work for the masters.
Indeed, I don't. However, do you?
I am Kozak Truehammer. I make swords and I make armor. It is a simple life. I don't question the coin, and we are left alone, my wife and I. These two, and he jerks his head at the two orcs flanking him. They have some aptitude for it. I gave them a chance to save themselves from the endless slaughter and plunder that my kin's kind oft get up to.
And you consider yourself different from your kin in this way?
As I said, I master steel as steel masters me, but it does not own me, and I do not make my living through the pointed end of a blade.
And how did you end up here?
He shrugs his shoulders. Better than living on the land, hoping you don't get eaten by owl bears or the like. I thought this place abandoned. We found it was not. I also found that their weapons and armor were in terrible disrepair, something I cannot countenance. You, for example, when he nods at the party, you seem to know how to take care of your gear. Except for that girl, it looks like she's wearing the kit of one of the hobgoblins. Is this some tradition of those in your company?
No tradition?
This is just something I just found and decided to try out.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Well, girl,
And
I will
what
tell
if
you
were
that...
to leave?
Leave? Back out into the country, then. Are you throwing us out?
I'm asking a question. What would you do among humankind?
Much the same, I would suppose. Swing a hammer, make iron into steel, bronze into buckles, wood into shield. He nods
Let's
at
say
Lady
use
Morwen.
circumference.
He does continue. He nods at Lady Morwen. I could adjust those straps for you. You will soon
could
have
you?
you will soon
My
have blood.
goodness.
You will soon have blood blisters and raw marks all over your shoulders if you continue to wear it thus.
Why don't, well, I'll put it this way. Do you have anything better than what she has?
He says, if you will enter peaceably and disturb neither me, nor my wife, nor my apprentices, I will see what I have got.
I'll tell you what. I'll hand him 20 gold. See what he does with it.
He arches his eyebrow and tucks it, weighs the bag, ties it up, tucks it in a pouch on his hanging from his apron. This way, as you please. Nordic, this is a half orc. He is a half orc.
Well, I am certainly glad that worked out, and I am very grateful that you're going to take care of this and this over here. Yes, let's go ahead and go, and I'll see you all later. And she trots back into the area where she's going to get the hell out of this freaking kit and get it fixed.
Armor spa day.
So, all right, now here's the question, guys. Do we continue exploring while she gets fitted? And if we come back and she's dead, we know what we have to do. It's that simple.
No. Snake will keep an eye out on this car.
That's lovely.
Well,
You
Dirk,
guys,
is he evil?
Bait.
You could tell, right?
Yeah, to be fair.
Well, I can, but I would not like to use such blessings of Foltus in his presence. At least not with him being aware of it.
I see. He may realize.
Now I can judge his words, and I can judge his character and trust my wisdom to know the difference.
seems like an honest worker.
When I have the opportunity, and that's a very good point, I will attempt to detect evil.
He is not evil. You can sense the presence of another further in the room. They are not evil. The two apprentices are evil, but not strongly so.
Right.
Maybe we can
they're
ask him where the
basically
masters
just
are.
thralls.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last time we had somebody take us to their masters,
No, don't have him take it. Just have him point.
yeah.
He's not coming with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
not
without
much
better
trouble
proof
with
of his character.
So briefly, for the sake of Graph Paper Architect, he does not have any suitable different armor, but yeah, he does. It'll take him a couple of turns, but if you'll let him, he'll refit the armor to you. It won't give you any additional benefit, but it will it will just fit you better. And he calls out to his wife, who brings basically a linen hauberk. You suspect she probably used it to sleep in. She enters the room. She's an orc, but she brings a linen hauberk, which you can wear, and that plus his adjustments mean the armor's not going to start doing a hit point of damage a day if you continue to wear it.
She's going to chat them up and be as friendly as possible. It's like, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. Look at what he was doing right here. Oh, you are a savior, a wonder. And she's going to try to get an idea of whether or not, they're decent folk, but just from chit-chatting.
He is literally exactly what he seemed to be. He's a little taciturn, but friendly enough. He seems to take more pride in his work helping you than helping you. But yeah, once you've got the, albeit rough, but still softer than just having the armor resting on you, linen tunic on, it feels like night and day, So anyone else interacting with them, having anything to do with them, and I will show you guys the whole smithy area here in just a second. I just don't want to interrupt again so soon and get anyone's comments or concerns.
Nope. Let's just get back to moving when we can.
Okay.
Snake wants to know if he tell us where we find the masters.
They come to me. I suspect they are somewhere down below.
Where's the stairs to get down?
There is a great feast hall. We eat there sometimes. I believe that there is a stairway in the captain's quarters there.
Are they holding you? Are you a prisoner of theirs?
Nope.
Just serving as their armorer and swordsmith? Okay.
Correct. All right. And again, I will. Don't like that when the hidden dice roll dice stay on. I will step over there real quick, guys, and reveal for you and for the audience.
Yeah. I guess we keep looking.
Yep. He said they were down below, so we need to find stairs down at some point.
And those stairs down that you found previously, your shore led nowhere?
Didn't they lead to a room with a well? That's where we found Morwen?
I think the well was before the stairs.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think.
my little scribbled map is vague in that corner. I think Grimsby was already dead.
Are you still seriously debating whether or not we should cart your dead friend all around this place until you have, killed everyone?
We're not going to kill that guy.
No,
Seems
I
okay.
was asking about what was down the stairwell.
Yeah.
Well, the masters are the reasons why we're here.
They're the only reason we're here, really.
That's right. We're here to stop the slave trade.
And I really appreciate that very much so, and I completely agree with you. I just don't know how much help I'm going to be at that.
Well, currently you are more help than a dead halfling.
You can't throw the dead halfling at people, though.
More help than a dead halfling. That's yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, 100% of nothing is still nothing, but still.
I'll tell you, as I witnessed, she held her own in that last battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I witnessed it myself.
Yep.
And that's without the training and expertise that we have. So I hold her in high regard from that alone. Plus, she's stronger than me, and I don't want her to be mad.
It was rather surprising.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. And I will do my best. And believe me, I want them dead. Just as much as you do.
That much is apparent.
But, yes, it's my first time. Growing up, I was quite handy with a stick, though.
Indeed,
Okay, guys, I'm back. I apologize for the extra time it's taken. I've done something to my shoulder. I'm not exactly sure what. Wait, do I have the right camera there? Hang on a second. All right, so yeah, so there's your guidon of the miniature for Durek at the end of the hallway, just outside the door. Off to the left there is where the forge is, and through the door to the south is the private quarters where you guys had first come in. Further south when you came through that intersection. So looking to the north, which I can see I did not give a very good camera angle of. You've got a hallway, and there are 2 doors on the left.
All right.
Okay, and looking to the east there's nothing there. That the opening was just like we came in and there was a wall on our right.
Looking to the east, you came in and there was a wall on your right.
Right, so I'm looking to the north right now, right?
Correct.
And then turning to the east, there's nothing. It just ends in a wall there. So there wasn't a passageway continuing off to the east or anything. Yeah, I can actually
No.
see the wall. Okay.
There's a
Yeah, I can
passage
see
to the
wall
south,
if I
it
look
looks like.
Right.
Well, there are 2 doors though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without 2 openings, right? Do those have doors or not, Bill?
On your left there, yes,
Yeah.
there are 2 doors on the left.
Okay.
Let me just get over to the map real quick.
You want to take one snake and I'll take the other, and
Yeah.
Right, there's ones on the left though. Hadn't we already been in there?
I don't think so.
No, so the camera angle's not great, and I apologize for that. The one on your immediate left is the one you just came out of, and that is the forge room. There's one 10 feet to the north on the left-hand side, and then about 20 feet further up on your left is a third door. So basically,
I can see.
Yeah, you've got the forge area that you just came out of. You've got a door immediately to the north, and then a door further down.
Right, so we've got one right around the corner on the left-hand side from
Correct.
The guidon is to the right of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
All right, and is the lady still being fitted, or have we?
No, this is all done.
Okay, so we've.
This is amazing. Look at this. Look at what he's done. Okay, so do you suppose that maybe he could come to the town where, and work there? I mean, if he wanted to get out of this place, who among you would help him?
He won't have any benefactors in this place once we leave, so he probably will have to find another place for employment.
If we really kill his boss, well, there you go.
Well, I just gave him enough gold for an entire new set of armor for you, so you better enjoy it.
I am. This is amazing. Thank you very much. And so for you two, if you can get the heck out of here and you come to the town, I will speak up for you. This has been amazing. Thank you very much.
He
Well,
nods and
half-orcs.
returns to his weapon repair and whatnot.
Half-orcs tend to be welcome in human towns. Orcs, not so much.
Well, I don't
And
know
those are
about the
the ones that I'm more
orcs. Not the
concerned with.
orcs. No, just him and his wife.
His wife's an orc.
Well, yes, but she's lovely. Look at what she gave me. This is amazing.
Filthy nightshirt.
No, would you leave your child with her?
I don't
Well-
have any children. I don't think I
that's
would.
the-
I don't see what
of
that has
course
to do
you
with
don't.
anything, but
I would. Dwarf babies have hard heads. Besides, they bounce like balls. I'll take the furthest door down. Snake, you take the closer one. Let's go.
We're gonna do both doors at the same time. Gotcha.
Why not?
Okay.
All right, who's coming with me in the first one then? So Snake's
None
coming
of
with me
them.
in the first one.
We
or-
failed both doors.
Yeah, you guys are bashing on the door.
Kick, thump.
Let's try it again.
Thump, thump, thump.
I'll go with you.
That's better.
There you go. Okay, so some
time
doors are being beaten down here, and
3, 2, 1,
once
kick.
again, a camera move is in order. So
This time with
does
4 part
anybody try the doorknobs?
Yeah,
No.
we'll definitely need a better camera view here. Hang on.
We were talking about this on the channel on Discord earlier. In 1E, all the dungeon doors are stuck unless they're otherwise stated.
Pretty much.
So
Mhm.
we have a running gag of not being able to open doors, and it's not intentional.
One of these days, I'm gonna remember to actually put a small like portable RAM on my character to give me a 1 in 6 bonus to my open door roll, so it's just a full 5 and 6.
I've just remembered one time I had a buddy and they just bashed the door and bashed the door and bashed the door and I was just messing with them. It was great. They kept at it, and then finally they're just like, okay, fine, we're gonna try the door. And I said, yeah, it's fine. It just opens inward. And they were just like, what?
Midville School for the Gift.
It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Sadly, we had another fighter that was being played by Doomsword earlier, and he had actually an exceptional strike, right? Doomsword?
Nice.
Like
Yeah,
78 or something.
Yeah, it was 78. Right.
And it didn't help. It didn't help. We still failed. Yeah.
Yep.
It always took me 2 tries.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. His strength is actually better than mine. Mine's a 65.
In my game, we had a half-orc fighter that was an 1899 strength. It took him, on average, 1.5 tries to open any door. So as the DM, when I just felt like just moving along, like, okay, you try twice and you get through open. There you go. Didn't bother having to roll because I know he'd do it in one or 2 rolls. It didn't matter.
Yep. Well, that's why I said I think there's a fair argument to where it's like, carry a small battering ram. I mean, you take the penalty in coin weight, and you just breach the door that way.
Yeah, my dwarf would carry around. He always carries around the tools with a hammer and spikes and some other tools. And so he would just, if they're like they can't figure out the door, he'd just take a spike and just come up there, just pop, pop the whole mechanism.
What is it? The rod of the ram that has that's like a rod that rams stuff. If I remember.
You don't need a magic item for it. You need a 2-inch thick steel bar and a couple of handles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta fix that, guys. Sorry.
Oh boy, that's funny.
Outside of a lavalier mic or whatever, a different set of headphones that has a disconnectable cable. I
have these Bluetooth earbuds, but
that's what I do.
It for some reason broke on me today, so I'm doing air traffic control.
Yeah.
Adventuring party this way.
Break, but
you need the 2 wands and the orange and yellow jacket.
Yeah.
I still use Apple headphones. I may hate Apple as a company, but I like the headphones.
Like AirPods?
No. Like as in they're literally El Cheapo, $11 baseline, molded to the inside of your ear, kind of headphones they've had for 20 years. I go through about a pair a year.
Yeah,
we
did
iPods.
Like the wires.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be wireless for me because I will get animated. I'll nerd rage or whatever and break something.
I have wireless Bluetooth ones, and I always forget to charge them.
These are charged. It's just something with the drivers, I think. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out.
Okay, here we go. I will zoom in a little bit, but that is a pretty good view, I think, for you guys.
Yeah,
there's something in there.
It took me a moment to figure it out, but yeah, that was
I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. How about that?
Are those chairs or unpainted minis or statues?
We got both of those doors open though, right?
Yeah, we do. Good news, one looks empty.
Okay, so over here in the empty room, this is all storage. There's box crates, bales, that sort of thing. Over here, there are 8 orcs who are levering themselves up, and one of them, when the door flies open, yells, "Oh, what is the meaning of this, you hobgoblin?" You're not hobgoblins.
I got something for
We
you,
are
friend.
not.
All right, so there's 3 orcs at the door. There's at least a few more within. They see you and yell, "Intruders!"
Um,
And you assume they're not.
Infidels.
I'm gonna
Old One Eye'll eat your guts in hell!
I'm gonna hold up my hand and say, "Hold up! I'm not a hobgoblin. I'm mind goblin."
Just kind of gives you that look that Thorgrim when something he can't figure out happens in Conan. Just
Mind goblin D's.
I'm not falling for it. Sorry. Let's see where's my. There I am. I'm back. Okay. All right. Let's get action declarations. Durek, what are you doing?
Attacking straight away.
All right. Well, we know what Circumference is doing. How about Snake, Mark?
Snake was at the other door, so now he's going to run up here.
All right.
To get into
So
combat
Snake's
next round.
moving over there. Kevin, how about Marius?
I'm gonna back out of the way so the brawny guys can get in there.
All right.
I don't have any darts, so
Duran is standing back to assist with a Cure Light Wounds if necessary. So that brings us Lady Morwen. What is she doing, Graph Paper?
If she can get in behind the fighters, she's going to stay with them, but kind of stay behind them and attack what she
so
can.
you're basically second rank. All right, let's roll initiative then, and we'll start it with you, Dooms. Please roll initiative for the side.
Can we have Duran instead cast Cure Light or Hold Person?
He will do so in the next round. Okay. He will drop a hold person. You guys won initiative. I saw that 6 roll up there. So melee attacks for Snake and for Durek, please.
Snake's not there. Or can I run up and do it?
That'd be me, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That should hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
I hit AC 8.
That will not hit. He ducks. Your sword slams into the door jamb.
7.
7. That might get him, but let me just double check.
No. 7 damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I hit AC 2. No, I hit AC.
You absolutely hit him and slay him.
Yeah.
So there are orcs in the back. This one is yelling, "Help me, help me." There are orcs in the back scrambling to put on armor, which these guys didn't have. They just had their swords. So there's a few orcs in the back. Actually, I'm sorry. Durek, you would have hit because these guys were unarmored. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, okay.
My sincere apologies.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting.
So that will be 2 orcs down. Yes. So 2 orcs are slain. The others, like I said, are getting their armor on. Duran says, "Hey, guys, you're an old person." Sorry, that's my best Mobius impression, you guys. I apologize.
Just go full Canadian.
Yeah. If they're unarmored, you may as well save it. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No point.
All right. So, new round. Duran has. I'm sorry. Snake has moved up.
They haven't attacked us. You know that, right?
You slew the 2 who are at the door. The rest spent this round getting their armor on.
Gotcha.
So, although no, I did say there were 3. There were 3 fighting in the doorway. So
the
there
medieval
should.
version of the Mad Minute.
Yeah. That'll miss whoever he sees he's swinging at. Okay. So Snake is up there in this round. You are now 3 abreast. They draw their weapons and leap into the fray. So you have 1 unarmored and 2 armored orcs in front of you. And let's see, you've slain 2. So and there's 3. So there's 3 behind, and they're yelling and clapping their swords on their shields, hyping themselves up for this fight. So let's get directions. Let's get declarations. And Durek is damn well doing damage, correct?
Yeah, so we've got 2 ranks of 3, and one of those 6 guys is unarmored.
Correct. And I'm going to say, call it high or low, there, Doomsword.
Low.
All right. He is down on your end, the unarmored guy.
All right, I'll attack him.
Okay. Thane, you attacking, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'll wait in. I'll tell them to hold off with that hold person. There's no point.
Okay. And finally, Snake swinging sword.
Yes.
All right.
There's enough room. I'll swing too, but sounds
There's
like
not.
there's not. Yeah.
There's not. They're
I can always cycle back and use my bill if you want.
That'd be a bad idea. Morwen is not well equipped for a frontline fight.
Kevin, how about Marius?
Yeah, he's gonna stand back and he'll ready sleep if something goes awry, but
Okay.
he's holding it for now.
If she can use a bill, she's welcome to it.
I'm just a bill.
Living on Capitol Hill.
Okay, let's roll initiative and graph paper. That is you in the screen order there. She's got a 2. My hot hand initiative has failed me tonight. All right.
The
there was
make
much
sure you
rejoicing.
never win once.
All right.
All right, Dooms, your throw.
All right, yes, sir. Shall do. That'll easily hit on it.
Yeah, that hits him.
Come on.
And
good.
he is slain. Next up is Circumference.
That's what you get.
Plus 3, 13, so AC 3.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
Plus 4, so 9 damage.
He is slain. And finally, how about Snake?
Snake.
Snake
would not hit it much. No.
Okay. So 2 are slain, 2 more leap up into the fray. Let's roll the hit. We'll start with Durek. That is flat out going to be a miss. These guys are going to need some top rolls to get you guys. That ain't it either. And finally, swing on Snake. Oh my dice are just freezing cold tonight. Okay. So miss, and miss.
And it's continuing the trend from last week. The trend of which I'm pretty happy about.
Well, maybe you. All right. Let's roll initiative. I'm guessing we're continuing to melee, everyone. No particular spells or anything. Okay. Mark, roll initiative, please.
Will do.
Nice.
It is initiative tie. They are armed with, let's see.
If it's long swords, it's true simultaneous initiative.
Yeah.
It is going to be true simultaneous initiative. Let me just knock out the orcs real quick. This one is going on Durek. That becomes a 15. And Durek is armor class
1.
He's armor class 1. So I don't think a 15 from him is going to hit you, but let me... I mean, a 15 is good, but I'll come back to it. Let's see. So this one is on our good dwarf, and it's absolutely a miss.
Even if they fight as 4th level fighters, that's only AC 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a 17 becomes a 15. What is Snake's armor class? I think it's better than 3.
It's 0, I believe.
It's 0. Okay, all right. So that clatters off. Gentlemen, broaden their minds. Pardon me.
Free their minds, their corpses will follow.
Let me pick those up and re-roll.
Thank you.
I didn't even
114 people watching.
All right, that's AC 3.
That is really awesome. So that will hit him, by the way. Welcome, everyone.
Oof.
That won't kill him.
All right.
That will hit.
All right, so Krump How in, Scheitel How to the face, and 6 total.
That will drop him. There are 3 remaining.
Snake.
Nice.
That absolutely
yes.
And this is at a +1.
You
5
instabulate
damage.
him. There are 2 remaining. There are 2 remaining.
There are 4 lights.
There are 2 orcs.
Yeah.
There are 4.
2 rats remain.
Okay. So I'm guessing you guys are you're going full ham on them.
May as well.
No quarter.
Alrighty.
No, Derek, you know how to count. There's plenty of quarter. There's a quarter there and a quarter there.
What about dimes and
Be that
nickels?
as it may, they'll leave this room.
You guys are
in
even going to
quarters.
squash the little 25% pieces of them, and that'll be quarter pounding. Let's roll initiative, and TK, it's your turn, please.
Yep. That's pretty
Ooh,
good.
am I
for you.
finally warming up? Damn it! No. All right.
Hey, you didn't lose.
I didn't lose. So you guys go ahead and make your attacks. They're like
Is the party going to get a no initiative hitter?
AC 5.
that hits.
Finish off the one.
Another 2. So
Nope,
that's a total
he's
of 3.
still up. So circumference.
You're
that
still
hits.
naming the one. That's
Yes.
13 total, which is AC, I think 4.
Yes, that will hit.
Maybe you'd be doing better if you ate a sandwich.
Oh!
You'd be doing better if you made one.
All right. So there's one orc left.
I did not help with the one orc.
All right.
I'm taken aback
you-
by that sick burn from Morrowind.
See, Derek, that's how you stab someone.
All right.
That's some damage done right then.
He drops
I like
his
to make them
sword
suffer first.
and grunts out in common, "Oh, I surrender!"
There is no quarter, fool.
Oh, you
All right.
don't?
All right.
Surrender to
Anybody
God.
that wants to gank this guy as he's trying to give up, that will hit. I swear to God, if you do 1 point of damage,
I don't think Derek can.
I missed.
All right. So yeah, that is the end of all the orcs. So there are 8 dead orcs lying on the floor of this room.
We must Grimsby the orcs.
We
You
went
must
6
Grimsby them.
inches of blood on these guys. It's fine.
Having your
Grimsby
PC's name
am
become a
real good
verb is
now.
fantastic.
So are you guys going to Grimsby them?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You Grimsby them for a total of 3 gold, 7 silver, and 31 copper.
Okay.
Grimsby would be pleased.
I hope someone wrote that down.
No, I didn't. I'm not Grimsby.
How much was that there, DM? It was 3 gold,
3
7 silver,
gold,
and what?
7 silver, and 31 copper.
Thank you.
I care not for earthly treasures.
Cool, I'll take it.
I'll get his share.
Mm-hmm.
No, my share goes to the
I'll go
church.
for half.
You said that was 11 copper?
31.
31. Yeah.
See,
I
this
put
is
it
why
in a
this is why I
Slack.
don't take notes, because by this time of the evening, I'm fried.
It's in the Slack.
Yep.
As a safety.
Okay.
Um,
We have a Slack?
and you said
Why
the
does-
hallway
Why does no one tell me
Discord.
these things?
In the Discord, Slack, whatever. Yeah, I guess
It
it's...
looks like there's another hallway that leads east from here,
Yeah.
which is good because that's where the blank spot still is.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, and
Indeed.
there's still that hallway to the south too. Do we want to go east first or south first?
There's
Didn't
no
they
more
say the
south.
stairs down were in the south? No
Well,
one
you
remembers?
guys came from the south.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Okay.
just south of here is the blacksmith.
Yeah.
The armor.
Okay.
So we came up here, and now we can go around the corner to the east. I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
I will adjust accordingly.
So, Snake, I guess Durek and Snake are right out in front.
Yep.
Yeah, generally.
Common lady, can you actually like use a bill?
Use a what?
It's going to be
Bill
-4.
Minus 4?
It's gonna be minus-
non-proficiency penalty.
Yeah, that's not a common, right?
Mhm.
See, and that's where I won't go there.
We'll do it.
That's all right. I have this shield and sword, and
That's fair.
I mean, honestly, it's a 0-level character, so
Yeah.
everything should be a non-proficiency penalty.
Yeah.
For that
Mhm.
creature.
That's true. My point is if you can use a spear, you can use a bill. they're the same.
It's a pointy stick.
It's a
Using
point.
them
It's a pointy stick.
effectively in combat is a totally different matter. Of
Well,
course.
I'll give it a try. At least it'll give me a chance to stab them while they're in my way.
It'll give you something to do.
Certainly.
You can roll and shout, right?
This is
It
a bill
already
without a
has
hook,
things to do.
right?
Yep.
This is a bill without the hook. It's not a disarm. It's just a bill.
Oh,
No,
you better
a
answer
bill
quickly.
still has a hook, believe it or not.
Right, on the
Um,
back. But its front fork isn't hooked, right?
Actually, sorry, this character has a Ren sewer, so sorry, that's
Oh.
Which
Hmm.
is just
really
a big
once
fancy
again it's
spear.
just a spear, but yeah. Sorry, Gygax. Just a spear. It's a spear with two flangy things on the end, so it's
They're
halberd
all
I get,
knives on
poleaxe I
sticks.
get.
Yeah, well, the Rancier. I mean, I think the idea is, get into like piercing weapons. I mean, they're different for descriptive qualities and perhaps a little bit different in damage. But would you rather him just call everything spears? I mean, that's
what
a-
I'm
a
saying is like
genuine
he could put Bill, Volge, and Geesarm all under one category, and that same category would be poleaxe, or would be technically speaking halberd, not poleaxe because poleaxes are shorter, right? And then so you make all that one weapon type, one weapon proficiency, one weapon damage because they all handle the same from a martial arts perspective, right?
Yeah,
gotcha.
And then you have sword spear and glaive and yada yada as another one, and then you can have spear, short spear, long spear, pike, whatever as another one.
Right. So you would basically just what you're saying, I think, is that you would basically just have one weapon proficiency, one martial proficiency for that specific type of polearm, and in parentheses, you might have the 4 different types that compose it.
Yeah, because coming from someone like I've done Meyer halberd and Meyer quarterstaff for years of my life at this point, and at the end of the day, it's a pointy thing on the end of a stick that you beat people with. That's it.
Well, there's lots of different things you can do with it, though. Especially you can come in, if you're in just right and you hook that shield and you come back around. That's
that's
great.
what the hook's for, right? Is
Trust
to
me.
open up.
Trust me, I know.
But
It sounds like you do.
I will argue that a short spear and a spear aren't the same.
I agree.
No. Yeah, they're not.
They're
I
not
agree.
the same. So
I'm a little bit like Thane Kyle. I've done Oscar Mayer for my whole life too. I don't like to brag. But anyway, all right. So going around the corner, you see you've got a little bit of a dog leg in the corner where you jog to the east and then turn back north. On the west wall, here and here, you have doorways, and on the east wall, here and here, you have doorways. So you basically
and they have doors.
Yes, they do have doors, even though they're not actually on the model. 'Tis a silly place. It's only a model.
And does the corridor stop at the end there, or does it turn to the east more?
It turns to the east, it looks like.
So there's 2 doors and then a corner.
Yeah.
Again,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
The corridor like dog.
Well,
legs.
there's one door on either side of us, and then another door, and then the corner.
Okay, so on the right side, there's 2 doors in a corner, or just one door in a corner?
One,
It's
I
like 2.
think. 2.
There's 2 on the left and 2 on the right.
2 on the left and 2 on the right. The 2 on the right, that is on the east wall, are right next to each other. The 2 on the left, there's 10 feet in between them.
Okay, all right, makes sense.
Snake, let us take this door on the left.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Sir was my father.
Did it in one. I just needed a good leader.
Okay.
Huzzah. Kick right
That's
there.
my charisma bonus
Right
at work.
there.
Yeah.
All right. This room
Your
contains a
manager.
bed and several folding cots. Sitting at a desk writing is a gray-bearded man wearing a drab gray cloak. He looks up at you as you open the door and say, "What can I do for you?"
Sorry,
Are
wrong
you-
room. Click.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You mean aside from dying?
I mean, you say... He said, "Sorry, wrong room," and click, I presume you shut the door. You just kind of hear from inside, very muffled. Well, that was odd. They must be guards dealing with that alarm earlier. Oh, well.
Open that back up.
Okay, somebody want to make an open doors roll.
Exactly.
Serious question, though, before I shut the door. Is he human? Is he an orc?
Yeah,
What is
he looked human.
You might
Yeah,
be their
hell, as far as I'm
accountant.
concerned, sorry, wrong room. Click.
Yeah, they're either slaves or they're dead, right? So
Yeah, this could be the wizard.
we gave
Screw this
that
guy.
armor the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, the fact that he actually works for these guys kind of bugs me a bit.
Me
Right.
too. Me too.
Because he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, slavers, fine, nothing wrong with that." But yeah, I think we should at least address this guy because he could be a wizard, and now he may end up being trouble.
Well, I mean, if you
Any
want-
human here without, the half orc, that thing has questionable morals anyway.
Yes.
So I'm still
Yes.
trying to judge whether or not. But this guy knows what he's doing.
I mean, yeah, he could simply just be a slave that's being used as an accountant.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we
we
should find out.
can't.
But
Do
let's
that
you
with
want
the
to
door shut.
you want to go ask him? Let's go ask him.
Do you want me to open
we
the door
should
again?
definitely find out. That's I remember I asked the half orc if he was a slave as well, and he said no. So
Yep. Yep.
I'm assuming that be a good question to ask.
If we're gonna kill him, just kill him. Don't talk to him.
Here.
How about
I
we send
close.
you
Okay, there you
talk
go.
to him?
There we
Yeah.
go.
You guys force the door back open.
And then Snake steps out of the way. Like,
all right.
don't close this door. It's hard to open. Just go through.
He stands up as you come in and says, once again, my friends, I ask you what it is that I can do for you. There was some considerable discussion out in the hall. I must say you must be mercenary guards dealing with that alarm that was raised earlier. Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes,
who you
exactly.
are.
We are the mercenary guards. She has her sword out and walks up to him.
I
And-
see.
So I'm just curious. We want to make sure that everybody is safe. What is it that you do here?
Oh, I am a merchant. I am a procurer. I'm here to make a purchase.
Oh, excellent. Very well. And she's going to try to grab him and run him through.
Okay,
That's
you're going to
the
need to roll
seven.
initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, she's lunging forward and trying to grab him.
Excellent roll.
Okay,
Nice.
what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm going to join her.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta back our party member,
All right,
It's
back
like-
in the
even if it
middle.
isn't what I do.
It's like, well, I wasn't going to kill you, but you just said that you're a fan of slave labor, and
Okay. No. I'm a fan of unpaid, compelled work.
Apparently, you're a fan of getting run through by a 0-level human.
Exactly.
yeah.
So Snake steps in and closes the door quietly, and then turns back and pulls out a sword.
All right. All right. So you guys rolled a 1 for initiative. He rolls a 3. He raises an eyebrow as Morwen lunges at him, draws his own sword. He steps to the left. Morwen's armor class 5, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, he kind of dances aside as he's drawing his he's drawing his weapon and says, "You're that little rat that got away from the slavers, aren't you? Well, it's a shame I'm going to kill you. You've got fire, girl. Rush in, the rest of you. Come in and die. All right, he's taking you guys on.
He's going to make a save at -4.
He's going to make a save versus what?
A save
Charm
versus spells.
person.
Okay. What are you casting at him?
Hold person.
Hold person. So you're casting hold person. Everybody else is meleeing, correct?
Yeah, except for
Indeed.
Marion.
Except for Marius. Okay.
I need my next weapon proficiency so I can have an actual weapon of value.
Come on, the 0 level human female
It's
is
been
braver than Marius.
I apologize for this, but it has been all night since I've given her voice.
Boo! Boo! Kill the slaver man! Boo!
Does Yancy like anyone?
No.
She likes you guys. She likes you guys plenty.
I think she likes us via compulsion and association.
And what-
Friendly.
What is it when you compel someone to work for you for no benefit? I forget that word. It starts with an S.
Yeah, but maybe magical compulsion is different than like intimidation.
But the familiar
Wow,
is still a thrall to the master.
That is that is some lawful evil rule bending that would give Titavilas a smile. All right. Okay. Initiative time, guys.
Yeah, except if she takes damage, so do I. So it's in my best interest for her not to be harmed.
Kevin, roll the damn initiative.
I'm
You got a
delaying-
6.
Yeah.
I'm delaying the inevitable failure.
All right.
Here's your 1.
Yeah,
It's okay,
it'll
I
be a
mean-
1.
It'll be all right.
Oh, holy crap! A 2.
You did twice as good as you thought you would.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now I have to look at the damn table.
I mean, if that
Taco
don't
fixes
hit,
that.
All right.
I mean,
Combat tables. There we
if
go.
I'm range
Okay.
careful,
All right.
ain't
So
dead
he
by the time
is.
my spell goes off.
Yeah, he drives 3 foot of steel right into Lady Morwen.
Oh,
Tasty.
Oh, you're so lucky. But yeah, you're now missing half of your hit points. They are. He has punched out all your blood. Well, most of it. And he's like, now hold still, or it's going to hurt more. On second thought, don't. All right, hold person is how many segments, please?
I'm checking right now.
I believe it's 4 or possibly 3.
yeah, I was thinking
I
3 to 5.
I wanted to say it was 3, but it is the 5 segments.
Okay, so it will basically hit at the end of the round. So melee attacks on him, Durek.
Indeed, sir.
That
Oof.
will miss. Let's see.
Trying
Snake.
not to hit the lady, of course.
Snake. Also,
Doesn't take either. Doesn't matter. They missed. Let's see. Lady Morwen, are you going to retreat or? Hey, the Pun King, welcome. Actually,
Pathetic.
roll
No
a d6.
one is. You couldn't even please. And she just tries to stab him.
Roll a d6 for Lady Morwen.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah. Roll. Now roll your attack. You're terrified, but you really want to kill this guy.
Just pissed.
That will not hit him. I saw that 19 as well.
It was so teasing me. I was like, no.
Okay.
Number 9.
I don't think anyone else has any further attacks on him.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Nope, AV spells.
He does not.
Now
His eyes start to bug out as he realize, like he's rearing back for the coup de grace on Lady Morwen and just stops.
I cut him down.
Okay, easily
Me too.
done. Yeah. So he is wearing chain under his cloak.
There
He
you go.
has the aforementioned longsword. Are you guys going to Grimsby this room?
I was going to Grimsby him before they cut him down, but because that's what Grimsby would do,
I mean, remember,
Yeah.
remember, he's still held. He's still standing.
right?
So currently,
Yes,
he's
we will
American.
search the room.
Okay. All right.
I
There
do
is
tend
a
to keep my eye out for very nicely crafted, pleasant longswords.
okay. There is a long, slender, wand-like device of wood with, it's got a crystal ball on the tip of it, lying on the table. Let's see.
We'll have to identify that after I rest.
Okay. There is a leather chest under the bed. In the leather chest are 600 gold pieces, 20
writing this down.
20 platinum pieces, 5 amethysts, and there are papers detailing a slaving route and a pathway to a city or town in the middle of the Draken's Grab. Not far from here, perhaps a day or two, but definitely not one that you're familiar with.
Well, we can just
We
take
have
the leather
found precisely what we wanted.
Yes, but we don't. I don't presume he was their leader of sorts. So
There's another room.
No, he was
there are
a
several others, but yeah,
liaison.
correct.
Perhaps
all right.
Duran can cure Morwen here.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. I mean,
Yeah, she's sitting in the corner, sort of just holding herself together, going,
Literally.
"Ow."
Yeah, you're
Remember-
trying to put it back in.
A sucking abdominal wound is how the dungeon master says, slow down. All of your hit points are restored to you.
I always think that one's a 1.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I had to turn my head. I'm like, "Is that a 7?" Oh,
I
thank goodness,
I had to check the tally on the die roller because
On the roller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness! Oh, thank you so much. Oh
The
my
dice
gosh.
themselves are highly visible. It's a nice high contrast for both myself and our viewers. However, the numbers could be a bit clearer.
Yep.
All right, so yes, you have all your hit points back, and he says, "Y'all don't get cut up too bad. I can do that 3-4 more times, maybe. The gods, they're fickle."
I hope I would be a bit more careful. Thank you.
All right, next door.
I guess I'll pick the wand up unless somebody else is not picking it up.
Yeah,
go
grab
ahead.
that. What's up with the cloak? Is that anything special?
No, it's
Or
just
does it
a,
just look
a
like it?
trap.
Did
traveling
you
cloak.
want to wear
And
his
just a
armor?
regular
Yeah.
longsword?
Yeah, he was wearing chain armor. So
Would that be an upgrade to Morwen's armor?
That should be.
chain and shield. I actually don't think it will be, but let me.
It'll be an upgrade in appearance, and it'll be
Yeah,
a lot
look better
lighter.
at least.
Yeah, it's definitely. You can just throw it on over the linen hauberk if you want.
Oh, get out of this hobgoblin mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
My
on-
goodness,
put it on.
yes.
And it'll give you 9-inch movement instead of 6.
Yeah,
Same AC though, yeah. Yeah, for a chain
Yeah.
hallberg, 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
You're not using a shield, right?
I am a
no,
shield.
Chain and
That's
shield
4
would be
then.
4. So it's a 1
Yeah.
point difference too.
Right.
We didn't
Excellent.
ask this guy his name, but I'm going to ask his name, Bill, just simply so I can reference it for the wand for later.
Oh, okay. His name is actually on the papers.
Oh, okay.
Very conveniently enough, his name is on the papers, and it is Estelrath Tancred, and I'm going to paste that over in our Discord. You know what? I'll stick it up here so those of you who maybe have never played the A series,
I'm going to call him Morty.
Estelrath.
Okay.
It
number
sounded
5.
suspiciously like a tin car.
Eh, Eric Tinkar, Estelrath Tancred. All right, so there you go, guys. You have dealt with a low down, dirty, no good, rotten slaver. So which door are you guys opening next?
Maybe the
They
one
were
to
right
our
across from each other, right?
Yeah, right across,
So,
right.
the door across. Okay.
Snake will bust it down
Give me-
Does that felt?
like that.
Sorry. Does that felt come off of that other?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let me.
Yeah, let's go to the next door on the left, I guess.
Okay,
No, we were going
I
across
just
the
wanted
hall.
to see if it
Okay,
went all
cross
the
the
way
hall to the
across.
right. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
We found somebody.
Are those
A couple of
gnomes?
brownies.
Yeah,
If they're
those are
gnomes, I'm killing them.
They're getting killed anyway.
What's wrong with
Uh,
what's wrong with gnomes?
They are not gnomes. This room appears to be a quarter for orcs. There's an orc snoring from where he lies sprawled across a bed. Sitting behind a table, glassy-eyed, is another orc. On the table in front of him is a cask with a spigot, and there are 2 spilled mugs. The floor of the room is littered with 3 wine bottles.
Let's split some
Drunkards.
heads.
All right, he kind of looks up and basically the equivalent of, "Hey, buddy, did you just hear a real loud noise?"
Why is the rum gone?
It sounds,
Why is the rum gone?
Is
sounds
it?
something
Why?
like this, crunch.
Why is the rum gone? All right. So he is trying to stand up, and he looks over and says, "Get up! There's some guards here. Want to talk to us about something." And the other one kind of he opens an eye, but it's rolled back in his head. He kind of shakes it. It rolls back down real slow. "Oh, by the pit! What do you humans want?" And
Your
he-
death.
just one more bit of parlay. He points at he points at Circumference and says, "That human kid's real hairy."
Yep.
All right,
Um,
let's.
fun fact for you. I'm just gonna walk up to him and go. Fencing masters in 15th century Germany had to fight drunks in order before they could actually teach a class. It was one of the 3 main challenges. Here, let me show you. And I'm just gonna cut his legs out from under him and.
All right. Yeah, they're staggering around. They will be at significant disadvantages, but let's go ahead and roll initiative. And I think we've come back around to you, Dooms, for initiative.
Yep, it's Dooms this time.
All right. Yeah, they're flailing kind of uselessly, lunging towards. That is a miss, and 50,
That's why fighting drunks can be scary.
Yeah, that will. Yeah, he actually backhands with his flatchet, and it's nowhere near you, but it's still a little too close for comfort. So, do it to it, guys. Counterattacks, please.
Dooms, you want one?
I want to try to kill the one that's
AC7.
laying on the bed. Oh God!
Oh,
What?
and that one for me.
Do I have a chance of getting in here,
Yeah, maybe.
Snaky?
Yes, and Snake can rush.
Nope.
God, Lord!
Nice.
Guys,
And nothing with my 7, right?
It's like
No.
the drunken master stuff, right? He's
Yeah,
moving
they're
around
going-
so much. We just need to-
they plow into each other and then blunder around, and one of them staggers backward and hooks a stool with his foot and kicks it
Yeah.
into your legs and causes you to miss.
Clearly, their poor balance has left us unbalanced.
For some reason, we have Jackie Ork-chan in here.
Hell, we might take them over the commoner. I mean, shit.
I pretend I didn't hear that.
Okay.
I'll say it in Dwarvish next time. How about that?
All right. They realize the danger that they're in, and
I'm in danger.
they begin yelling. I'm guessing you guys are all gonna get in there with swords, correct?
Indeed.
All right,
I'm going to watch the hallway.
Okay, let's
Make
roll
sure nobody's
initiative. And I think it is to graph paper. I got a 6.
So what happened
Oh.
to your crappy initiative there, Bill?
It warmed up, but you guys are keeping pace. Okay.
He turned on cheats.
Yeah. IDDQD in
He's
the.
not rolling a d6. He's just rolling a 6.
All right, so those are misses from the pairs of orcs.
Mine hits.
Rowan hit something.
Yeah.
Your 19 absolutely hit. That 11 will hit. So let's see some damage.
Finally.
8,
Okay.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 11 total.
I'm with the
his
short
AC.
sword, so yeah.
All right.
That's AC. Ooh,
Come on.
5.
There it goes.
Well,
Snake hits
with
for 5.
yeah, that is the end of them. Basically, you guys you guys put paid to them. They perish in good order. Meanwhile, out in the hall, as this is going on, you're keeping your eyes out. You turn to look at the room. You turn back. You turn to look the other way. You turn back to look at the room. You turn back, and there are 2 ugly, degenerate-looking humanoid creatures looking you up and down, Marius, and that is where we're going to go ahead and let it off this week. You have been sneaked up upon by these unknown critters. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. We had some fruitful and fun adventures. I appreciate everyone's patience with the camera alignment tonight. It was not exactly Vilmos Zizigmond quality. I get that, but sometimes that happens. Big shout out. Thank you to all of my players tonight. Thank you, Doomsword, GPA, Mark, Thane, and of course, Kevin. Hopefully next week we get an even fuller house. Tomorrow night, Kyle will be in the house and we'll have a lot of fun with that. And of course, if I have any RPG news to bring you guys tomorrow, keep your internet tuned to this station for any upcoming information. And I want to thank you, Thane, person to person, for the super chat this evening. I really,
Thanks
really
for the shout out,
appreciate
Bill. I love it.
You're quite welcome. It's that Delver effect that blows up people's channels.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So guys, be good to each other, take care of each other. But regardless of what happens and where you go, beware of the dreaded owlbear. I will see you all tomorrow night.
Have you seen my owlbear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owlbear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle, way off course? Naked as a toad, all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me